Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little bit different video. We have the ONNAIS RV door lock. We wanted to upgrade our RV locks to be keyless entry. So we went and found these on Amazon, and they seem to have good reviews. So let's open up the box and see what's in here. Alright, we've got an instruction manual, a piece of foam. These are the key fobs. And here is the door lock. Let me get it out of there and I'll show it to you. So there it is. This is hardware, and this would be the outside for the entrance, and that would be the inside programming, batteries, and a manual locking system. So let's head on out to the camper and let's get this installed. So here's a look at the standard RV door locking system and to remove the one that's on my camper, which they're all pretty much about the same. You're going to want to take out these 4 screws and the 2 screws on the striker plate. And then that old locking mechanism should come right out. So with the 4 screws here removed and the 2 on the striker plate, that should just pull right apart. And then this one, it'll come out, but you got to work it out at an angle. There it goes. So for the new one, same thing. There is 4 screws in here. They also supply you with this little tool. So go ahead and take these 4 screws out. With those 4 screws removed, now there is a wire harness right here. You just push on the back of it, and this should separate. You'll need to do that. And just like that, you now have 2 pieces. So you're going to want to install the outer lock into its position. All right, so I do have the outside installed. Mine did take a little bit of effort. I just had to push that area where the screw, and then this one, they had to be pushed a little bit tight to get them in there. And you also want to make sure that your wire harness is not pinched in the door when you're installing this one. Next, we're going to connect this wire harness, and this silver locking mechanism goes into that silver hole right there. So you have to line that up. And once everything is all lined up, you're going to want to use this handy T-Allen wrench that they give you. Put the screws back in. And you're not going to want them completely tight just yet, because you want to make sure everything's all nice and level and square. Before I tighten everything down, I'll make sure everything works. You can see the deadbolt coming out there. So make sure everything is all square the way you like it, and tighten everything down. And the last step we have to do is install the striker plate. You want to make sure it's in behind your rubber seal. And in my case, I could not reuse the original striker plate because the supplied screws that they give you are a fine thread. Mine were a coarse thread, and the hole was just a little bit larger, so I didn't want the screws to pull through. So I'm using the supplied striker plate. All right, with everything installed, the last thing you gotta do is take this little screw out right here with the supplied little screwdriver, put 4 AA batteries in there, and then we're going to program our passcode and our key fobs. Okay, so we're going to just double check the lock now that the batteries have been installed. So you just push the button there, and that locks the deadbolt. And then the default combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check mark. And there we go, unlocked. So now let's program it. Okay, to reset the pass code to whatever you want, you're going to push the reset button 3 times. Okay, so I just entered my new 5-digit passcode. You have to do it twice. And hit this to lock it. Try your new passcode and see if it works. Now to program your key fob, your keyless remote entry, make sure it is locked, and you're going to enter your passcode and then hit the set button on the inside. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to hit the set button. You got to push it 3 times. and then any button on your remote, and you should hear a beep. Then grab your second remote, and you'll hear a beep, and you are all set. It's all set. I have 2 key fobs for it. Just push the lock button, push the unlock, and you can program up to 8 remotes. So if you have other compartments or other doors, in my case I have another door, which I've already installed the unit on, so I'm going to program all the remotes for the front door to program the back door, and the back door to run the front door. Alright, one last thing I want to show you. In the bottom of your key fob, there's a little silver button here on the back. If you push that, and there is a key hidden inside of this remote, and it works right in there. So if for some reason your batteries go dead or can't get into your unit, you can use that key. What it looks like when you take it out, just goes right in there. Turn it, and you can get right in your unit. So that is a very nice feature. This way you don't got to worry about, especially after winter storage, those batteries dying and not being able to get into your unit. I hope this little how-to video helped you install and program your Orvis locks into your RV. And if you're looking to purchase them, I will leave the link down in the description where we got ours on Amazon. Well, thanks for watching.